One of the things that I wanted to know the most when deciding whether or not to choose Rice was knowing the opinions of other people and how they felt about the school. So after a year at Rice, I felt like it would be a good time to talk about things that I liked and things that I disliked in order to help you guys. I'll start with my least favorite things because I kind of want to end this video on a good note. The first thing that I don't really like about Rice is how it's kind of hard to get to know people outside of your residential college. You know, it's kind of like high school where people get into cliques after spending so much time with people in their own college, and usually that kind of makes it hard to reach out towards other people in their other colleges. If you're not careful, then you end up spending time with like just friends in your own college, which, you know, is a fine thing, but it's also something that I kind of dislike because I like to reach out towards other people and make lots of friends around people, not just in my residential college, but people all around Rice. Another thing I don't really like about Rice is the food options. While I will say that Rice serveries are pretty good in the food they give you, it is pretty much still like your college food. And by that I mean, eventually you'll get used to it, which means that over the weekends or like maybe during school even, you could go out and get food. But the problem is around Rice, there really isn't too many options in terms of outside food and restaurants. Sure, there's Rice Village, but over time I felt like even I kind of got used to the restaurants around there. And despite being close, it is still kind of a hassle to get over there, especially considering all the coursework and all the classes that you need to take while in Rice. Basically what ends up happening is that the food will get bland over time and it will get kind of repetitive. But you know, that's sort of like a con for every college. The final thing I want to talk about is just how Rice is a super small college. And I know for a lot of people that's a pro for them. They really like the small college, the small community that Rice offers. That's kind of what attracted me at first too, was just how small like the classes can be and how tight-knit the community is. But after like a semester or two, for me at least, you end up realizing that Rice is a little bit too small in terms of class size and campus size. Honestly, in about one semester, I felt really comfortable with pretty much everywhere around campus. And eventually it got kind of boring in the fact that there's really nothing else to explore because the campus is so small versus other colleges like UT Austin who spans like miles of just campus grounds. And for me, what ended up happening was that the smallness of Rice made it so that I kind of felt like there was nothing left to explore really. I know if you're at Rice, then you probably heard of the fact that everyone around you is probably like 1 degree of separation. So basically what that means is like if you take 2 people at Rice, then they probably have a mutual friend in between them, which honestly I believe after some time can happen because the class size is just so small here. But that's about it for the negatives. And now for my favorite things. The most surprising thing I found when I came to Rice about its environment and its people was just how connected everyone was. You know, I found that the people here, the upperclassmen, all try to get the freshmen engaged in activity as much as they can. And that's really different from other colleges because I hear from my friends at like UT Austin or like Georgia Tech or wherever, how really as a freshman, you just have to do everything on your own. You know, there's no one really helping you and everyone just out there trying to do their own thing. But at Rice, I feel like everyone really helped you. And if you needed help, you just reach out for it and you'll always get it. Another thing that I love about Rice is that it's much easier to find internships here. And that's sort of because the class size is so small and professors are so open to like help anybody that's willing to ask for it. Honestly, if you're out here looking for internships, looking for research opportunities, there will be people everywhere willing to help and professors willing to give you the chance, give you the opportunity to do research at Rice. I feel like in today's society where a lot of it comes down to how much experience you have and a lot of like your college career should be focused on getting these experiences, getting these opportunities to do research or internships in order to help your career. Rice really offers like these opportunities for you, and that's something I really love about Rice. Finally, the third thing I love about Rice kind of culminates everything together, and it's just the fact that everybody here is so willing to help anybody. There are so many places and people you can go if you ever need help. And the thing is, like with most top-level colleges like Princeton, like Harvard, and Rice as well, there is always this underlying level of competitiveness between each other and between the classes. But unlike Princeton and Harvard, the learning environment here at Rice is, in my experience, not toxic at all. You know, everybody is out here trying to pursue their own dreams and passions, like trying to do well in their own rights. But it's really not toxic, and everyone is out here to help each other and really allow everyone to do their best. You know, people here aren't cutthroat at all, which in my opinion, for a learning environment, that's one of the most crucial things you need, is a non-toxic environment where everyone is willing to help each other, and that's what Rice offers. Those were the main things that I love and hate about Rice during my first year here. Obviously there are many more minor things that I didn't talk about in this video, And honestly, that's because like I feel like those kind of details are person specific and not really towards the general populace of rice. I feel like the points that I mentioned here is more applicable to people who are coming into rice or is at rice already. The reason I made this video, first of all, is because I feel like there's this unreasonable expectation for college. So I kind of wanted to shed light on what college is really like and what you should really expect from the college experience. Just know that at some point you are going to be stressed out, you are going to be tired from work because, well, that's just part of college. But despite all that, I did find everything to be worth it in the end. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. If you're coming to Rice, then I hope to see you all there. I'm confident that you'll all have a great time here. And for everyone else, I wish you all a great summer